Hey guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Xenosaga Episode 3. Last time, we walked into the Elsa, had 20 minutes of cutscenes, and walked out of the Elsa. This time, we have no real plan and have no more bearing on what we're supposed to do than we did before. So, let's go for a stroll in the city and screw up the timeline. But first, we'll have a little cutscene. And by little, I mean not so little.
Chief?
And I forgot to turn that back on.
Hide.
So we're already hiding from the timeline. Or maybe not from the timeline so much as, I think I've seen one of those before.
Is that a Utic transport?
Yep.
Looks like it was in an accident.
Was it attacked by the Federation?
Beats me. It's hard to tell from here. Wait! Someone's coming out.
Damn, this isn't good. Looks like a slaughterhouse in here.
Well, that sucks.
Oh, Supervisor Uzuki, over here.
Supervisor who?
What? Dad!
There's your evidence.
Dad?
Yes, it's definitely him. Suo.
Oops, sorry.
How are the subjects inside?
I pressed the button
No
too
good.
fast. I'll turn that back on.
They're all destroyed with their maintenance beds. We won't be able to use them.
Federation military isn't taking any chances. Thanks to them, the project is going to be delayed even further.
What should we do?
Just retrieve the vital data, then dispose of the rest. Leave the Realians. We'll have the disposal team incinerate them later. Let's go!
Whoa. Yeah, sorry about the slight slowdown in a couple of scenes. The frames drop around to about 50
This is awful.
at certain
What
points.
was the point of this? Let's see. Model number DZ2000330. Looks like they're combat Realians. What are you doing, Chief?
This.
Hey,
This?
that's an ID.
Lend me your connection gear.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna modify this ID and make us our own.
Nice.
What?
It looks like she was a Utic scientist. A Realian coordinator, actually.
Now, they should easily be able to do this with the advanced technology that they have, but if anyone were to see said advanced technology and they got a hold of it, that might tip the balance of the Utic and Militia versus Federation war thing a lot in Utic's favor. So, yeah, we definitely don't want to do that, so make sure you don't lose those connection gears.
There's spare uniforms inside, too.
Okay. Well, she changes fast.
What? Chief, what are you doing?
Changing.
There's something I want to check. You can go on back.
Probably the smart choice.
I can't leave you alone. Where are you planning on going?
My father probably headed for Labyrinthos. I suspected he was connected with Utic. I have to find out what the connection was.
Now, they haven't really explained the age difference between Jin and Shion, but Jin's actually, like, a lot older than she is. She literally could just ask Jin. I don't know if he would tell her, but he could ask, because Jin was old enough to have been able to know at that time. If you recall, at the start of episode 2, which occurred 14 years ago, we saw him in the military. He was already an adult. So there's no real reason that he shouldn't at least have an idea of what's going on.
If you're coming with me, then hurry up and change.
But we have to do the roundabout way so we can figure it out the long way. Anyway, first things first, Ignore that little red thing. That's not going to help us. No, I don't want to go that way. I want to go up here, dance through here, go over here. Here is a gate. If you go around and talk to a bunch of people, you will eventually learn what the password is. But the password is 5150. We could go back here later and get it, but we're already here. We get the prayer beads, which... Can I even equip that? I don't think I can. No, I cannot. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's a special item for acquiring something else later in the game. No, not that way. I'm going to go down this way. Probably took the long way. There's another treasure chest right here. How Junior's swimsuit got in the past, again, I don't know. Now, of course, Junior's not my party. Swimsuits in this game have crap for defense and change the character sprite, as you might expect. Those are all the items, I believe, on the world map. So now we can enter the city proper. Yeah, I know in some of the previous episodes last week, I believe I was in the editing process. I was going back and I was noticing things, comparing the game here to the game I recently finished test running. Well, there's no city this large in that game either, so it's a little bit of a change coming back to something like this.
No surprise there. The Federation front line is only 20 kilometers away. Although, the fact that they haven't declared martial law yet must mean they're not too concerned.
This basically seems like martial law.
Why doesn't the Federation just attack?
Well, don't you study history? You should already know this.
They can't. The Realian troops that compose the Federation's main force can't be used.
Do we know why
not?
yet?
Have you forgotten? The UTIC organization has the ability to make Realians lose control.
Right. Song of Nephilim.
Though I don't think they've been able to expand to the whole star cluster.
The Song of Nephilim.
Yes. On top of that, there are a lot of civilians here, as well as the Zohar. They can't just hit the city with interstellar weapons.
Well, considering what actually happens, they might as well have, because Miltia's not there anymore. You want some ice cream? Sure. Okay, then. Yeah, she talks about some stuff. You go over here. This is the guy who sells ice cream. Go talk to him. And you can buy ice cream. I see no reason to. They don't really do a good job of explaining. I believe these are all single targeting. I think they're all single targeting, which means they're kind of useless. I'm not going to buy any, but there is something you do want to do. I believe I removed this off of my notes here. But anyway, you want to press the switch. Don't mess with that switch. Okay. Let's do it again. Now, you would think this would be a bad thing. It is not a bad thing. This will get you something later on in the game. I don't know how you would figure this out, but anyway. Let's see back here. Let's blow up some of these guys. Ah! Move through the underground passage. Yes, we do want it to do that. Blow up this. Now, hopefully, this doesn't screw up the frame rate, though it looks like it might. Try the console. Let's go with A. There we go. Fixed frame rate. Let's try B. Okay, let's try C. It's fun putting on a performance, I guess. And that thing flew. Cancel. Yeah, due to conversation measures, the fountain will automatically shut down. Cool. That item, not here. Kind of confusing that you do that and then it appears here. I don't know why it appears here, but it does. Can I blow up any more of these? No. Going to invade soon. Well, now that you mention it, Miltia has been a land with strong ties to the immigrant fleet. I'm sorry I couldn't read that for a minute. Naturally, UTIC, which built its headquarters here, also a large number of immigrant fleet descendants as its members. High-ranking government officials established the Mizrahi Cerebral Sciences Center. If you recall, that was what the Mizrahi research thing was before it became UTIC. Created the UTIC organization in secret from the heads of the Federation. UTIC influence grew. The government probably not very happy that a group of imminent fleet descendants is running the project. Incidents with your aliens, basically exactly what we kind of know from being from the future. Of course, people of Miltia won't look kindly on the government's behavior. So yeah, we just get a little bit of background there. If we go any further down that way, we'll head out. This, I believe, is the store. Logging into the shop. Buy items. We can buy nullifiers. Disengage enemies status support. A little late. Kind of would have liked to have that a little bit earlier. Let's buy 3 of those since they're expensive. And I can buy some more traps. I'm going to make use of them soon enough anyway. Equipment! We can buy new equipment. Do not buy one for Jin. But I do want to buy one for Xion. And I believe I want to buy... That one's for Momo. So yeah, let's buy that for Momo. And that would be for Ziggy, I believe. I don't know why I can buy new things for KOS-MOS since I don't have KOS-MOS. Psycho Driver. Yeah, let's buy one of those. That'll be for Junior. And Legacy of Zaro should be for Chaos. And again, we can buy lots of stuff here. As far as armor goes, I'm not sure who gets each piece, so I'm not going to bother. But the weapons, that is kind of important. Let's go over here. We can get Bullet next for some additional HP. Cylinder next for some break limit. Small item plus, that would be helpful. And small rare item. Now, details. Small increase in recovery item effects. See, what this is it increases the amount that you do with medkits. This one's not particularly useful. This one, small increase in rare item drop rate. This is the useful one. So we're going to buy one of those. As far as these other ones go, don't really think it matters. I think I've got enough stuff that's actually useful for people. I was wrong about how expensive these were. I thought these were cheaper than this. But we will buy some of these later on once we get some more money, which isn't too far off. And here we can get some rings. Now these rings add elemental damage. So I'm going to buy 2 of each. Now the reason you only want 2 of each is for some strange reason. Well, not for some strange reason, but mainly because you're probably going to have a healer in the party and who's not going to be using normal attacks. There are some bosses that they'll be useful against, but only kind of for the next 10 hours of gameplay, and beyond that you probably don't want it. Here we have a velvet ring. Now I do want to pick up a couple of those, probably. And yeah, that's pretty much all. I will end up getting those later on, but not for now. It's just too expensive, unless I sell that item I have, and then I'd have plenty of money, but oh well, we can work on that later. Well, sure, why not? We'll buy all the new gear here. Let's see, this one, just give me a sec, I'll tell you what I buy. Okay. So, this one here is for Momo. I'm going to stay away from it, just like this is for Xion. I'm going to stick with the teddy bears there, or the honey teddy, or whatever they are, for one more upgrade, and then they'll probably buy at the next opportunity. Just because right now I'll get a total of 10 additional points to Vitality and Ether Defense combined, versus the additional 20 points I'm going to lose from Evade, and 15 from Luck. So it's just... to me, it's just barely not worth it, and I just don't need to spend the money. This should be for Jin, based on where it is, so I bought that. I bought Speed Vest for Ziggy. I did not buy that because I don't have that character. And down here, I remember getting. Basically, the only difference between these two is this is more vitality based and has strength. This is more ether defense based and has ether attack. Normally, I buy one of each, but I remember replacing one shortly after, and I don't have to do any battling right now, so I'm just going to avoid it, and I'll pick that stuff up later. Now, I don't believe I have anything useful I can sell right now. Probably not. The evade upgrade I could sell for quite a bit of money, and I managed to get 2 of them, so I could make a bunch of money back on that. But if I really want to solve my money problems, all I need to do is come here. Basically what this is it's a coupon challenge raffle thing. It's basically like a raffle. You may purchase 5 tickets, each one costs 100G. Sure. A number from 0, 1 to 99, I would presume. Now, you can talk to different people throughout this entire area if you're so inclined. If you decide that you want to do that, I can't remember who to talk to because I deleted it off my notes. But it doesn't matter because the correct answers to get the best reward are 68. And you can buy up to 5, so if you don't know, you can kind of, you have some fallback. Let's see. So we got 68, and we want 37. And finally, we want 12. That will give you first, second, and third prize for a very nice total when we get it. So there's 12. And yeah, that's pretty much all you need to do for that one. Now, this is, I guess, there's a separate guide for side quests on GameFAQs, and on there you find some decent information. This guy will talk about the challenge coupon. He probably gives you some advice on it. There's, I think, like 4 people you can talk to, all give you different advice on it. Anyway, this side quest is located in that guide, and as is the ice cream one. Yes. Pressing that button twice is technically a side quest because you get something out of it. It's not the only thing you get stuff out. The skill upgrade C that I got for going down that hole, that's another one. So we've already basically done all we need to for 3 of the quests in here. I don't think we can do anything up here. No, it doesn't look like it. And nothing over there. What do you have to say? Oh, another one of these situations. I'm meeting my girlfriend here, but we're in the wrong spot, so you'll probably find her out the other side, because people are clueless. Where are they here? Yeah, you can talk to these things and take a look around the city if you put in 100G. Meh. Let's blow up this. And let's blow up this. And, assuming I don't get stuck, we can head up here, grab a treasure chest with... update file! Yay for later. In fact, maybe even a little bit today. Oh, we're going the wrong way. There we go. So we want to go all the way up to the top here. Talk to this kid. The cat took your balloon. Hold on to the balloon with circle. So, basically, the idea here is you need to use your trap. Now, I'm going to wait until the cat comes back, but yeah, you need to wait till the cat gets all the way over here. Then you want to hit the trap so that it stops moving. And if you hit the circle button, eventually you'll get back this kid's balloon. And we get berry ice cream times 2. Yay, I guess? And he got his balloon back, so we put the cat in a trap, which I guess doesn't hurt the cat, but stuns the cat. Except for now the cat's gone. Okay, sure, why not? Yeah. So that's one of the other ones. Other than collecting the rewards for the coupon and the ice cream challenge, there's not much else we can do for side quests in here, save for the one big one, and I'll have to go over that next time since it's going to take quite some time. But until then, I did want to go over a couple of things in the database. No, we're not going to be here for 2 years, don't you worry. Yeah, we got, oh god, 79% already, jeez. I want to go over 3 specific ones. So let's go alphabetical so I can find them all, because that'll make life easier. Let's see. Zohar Project. That one I want to check out. So this Zohar project that we didn't really know much about, and I didn't really want to interrupt the flow of the game to go into it, is a major anti-Gnosis project implemented by the Galaxy Federation and affiliate organizations. It officially began with research into the original Zohar as an energy generator, but the project's coverage was partially altered in order to deal with the Gnosis phenomenon and rapidly accelerating expansion. Currently, the subcommittee is in charge of it, and of course, as the name implies, the original Zohar is at the center of the project. Salvaging it has become urgent business, which is why we spent the last 2 games working on that. The 100 series system, KOS-MOS, and the Udu system, which we know very little about, but I will hit the button to go take a look at, is a system that UTIC has been researching and are all part of the achievements of the project. Once Dimitri's survival had been confirmed at the end of Episode 2, the space-time anomaly, which was at the end of Episode 2, he took command of the project and pressed Salvatore faction representatives to transfer project leadership from the subcommittee to the military, which he's kind of in charge of. And the content of the project soon took a strikingly different direction, leading to the development of the Merkaba, Omega Res Novae, and Telos. Considering all that stuff, yeah, he's a bit of a warmonger, isn't he? Let's go hit the Udu one. The Unus Mundus Drive operating system, said to be a control AI originally created as the UMN navigational device, was refitted by Joachim Mizrahi as the Zohar command device. According to Vector Records, the history of Link experiments with Udu extends back to Lost Jerusalem. So whatever Udu is, whatever this purple wave is, seems to have gone back quite some time. It's been recognized as a wave-based existence since far before the development of the UMN. Now, the problem with Udu is in episode 1 of the game, they spent a lot of time trying to say, we don't know what Udu is, and then they expected us to just believe that, oh, it's actually, we know what it is, it's right here, the information's right in front of you, why do you not get it? But yeah, basically, Udu is supposed to be a life form. It's comparable to the wave existence in Xenogears. Now, basically because it's a wave-based existence, and so was the wave existence in Xenogears, but for other reasons as well. Details have not been revealed. It's thought to be a consciousness that exists in a different dimension from our own, deeply intertwined with space-time anomaly, touched off by the Zohar, and it's going out of control, a la the Miltian conflict, or the Miltian incident, or whatever you want to call it. The UTIC, knowing that certain people are able to make contact with the wave existence, gathered test subjects, and we don't know much about this yet, with this contact ability, and conducted Zohar operation experiments. They tried to use them to complete a so-called Udu system, but in the end it merely led to the Zohar going out of control. Let's see, I want to check out Telos. Cutting-edge Gnosis battle weapon, designed by Roth Mantel, aka the Red Testament, although officially developed by the up-and-coming business, I'm not sure who that is. Many of the details surrounding the company's backing remain unclear. In exchange for technological feedback, Vector allowed the company to participate in the KOS-MOS project. The name Telos is derived from the ancient Greek word for the ultimate state of being or limitless power. Hence why she was able to defeat us so easily. And the final one we want to go take a look at here is Lemegeton. And I wanted to go over this one since way long time ago because we really didn't know what it was, but now is as good a time as any since we have a little bit of downtime and we don't know what else to do. Zohar control program that can create certain specified wavelengths constructed by vector programmer Grimoire Vernum during the Lost Jerusalem era. Again, information that we learned kind of in the A Missing Gear section, as well as the since the end of episode 2, the database entry in this game. And apparently the wavelengths affect not only the operation of the Zohar, but the appearance of Gnosis as well. Use them to incite the Gnosis terrorism, which we kind of know about. Lemegeton was fragmented into pieces during the Miltian conflict, aka right now, and years later scattered across the UMN. Half a year ago, Grimoire collected the fragments, reassembled them, and upon his death, Lemegeton was lost once more. So it's still floating around there, but considering that it was scattered at this point, maybe we can get our hands on it? Interesting stuff to think about. Anyway, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. Next time, we will continue forward and explore the rest of the city. There will be a bunch of jumping around in the next episode because we have to talk to one person and then talk to a second person, talk to a third person, second person, first person, second person, third person, and so on and so forth. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of jump cuts. Anyway, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.